Now, our news team also took to the streets to garner your views on the issue of the day, the country's troubling level of crime and violence. With that angle, we turn now to our Carla Palmer.
From one resident to the next, their sentiments about crime and the high murder count are the same. Disgusted is putting it mildly.
Something needs to be done. It's awful.
I think the crime is escalating and out of control at this point.
It's ridiculous. Like, you really can't go nowhere and have no fun like that. You see, they say, me, to be honest with you, I go to work and I go straight home.
It's getting out of hand.
Authorities have indicated repeatedly that the high rate of crime currently is targeted, either gangs, domestic disputes, or drug activity. Still, these residents say they do not feel safe and are living in fear.
Everybody gets shot and not gang related. So you're not safe in your own home. The lady said the other day she came home from work and she saw the car driving around. Man, she didn't get shot, but she saw the car driving around the area. But that's not fair right there. The big boys, them, they are more safe because they drove around with the police. They have the bodyguards. We don't have the bodyguard.
I could remember when living in the Bahamas, we had a land where you could say we were free and life was sweet. Now, you're scared to come out of your own home because you don't know where a bullet coming from.
The Prime Minister reported in Parliament that 40% of recent murder victims were out on bail for similar offences. And last week, his government introduced legislation to amend the Bail Act. These residents, nevertheless, are unconvinced and want the crime rate addressed as a matter of urgency.
You can't legislate crime, so at some point, you got to infiltrate the groups some kind of how, so you could get an old look on what it is you're dealing with.
I don't know if we have to do something in the law to change something, either bring back, apparently they used to hang criminals. I don't know if they need to bring that back to scare them a little bit or something, but something has to be done.
And as long as the court's giving these fellas bail for murders, the murders is going to continue.
These residents say nonetheless they will remain vigilant. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Carla Palmer.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.